Alright, hey guys. Welcome back to Samco Tradbull. We're actually in a stand. We're hunting. It is opening day. We've been up here for a little bit. We're sitting over 2 hot persimmons, actually 4. We got a hot persimmon right here. Got a hot persimmon right there. Then we got 2 more that are out there in the water, dropping over the water. 1 there and 1 there. These are the 2 on dry ground. Bunch of persimmons down below it. Bunch of persimmons up top. So it's a perfect setup. But I want to show you this. Okay, we want to talk about the nest and how to set up. And you notice that I don't believe in camouflage. I'm out here in a t-shirt. This is what I'm wearing. I'm not a fan of camouflage. Don't think it matters. On the hotter days, today's kind of cool, which is nice. It's only about 78. But on the hotter days, I will be wearing that camo shirt, that Sitka, whatever, Guardian hoodie, because it is so thin and comfortable. And I bought that in camo specifically because the synthetics, the solid colors, they shine too much. So the camo helps breaks that shine up. But what we're doing here is look at where I'm set up. Look at my position here. Look at where I am in my stand. Okay, see how we are nested in? All this cover right here below me, next to me, coming up over here. I did snap off a little twig right here that was coming up over here too because it was blocking me, but you can see how we're nested into this. Okay, that's where I prefer to set up at. We're about 17.5 feet. I'm guessing it's between 17 and 18. We're about maxed out as far as I can get, but we needed that to get up here. What does this do for us? This gives us that pure concealment. We are completely hidden, yet we have all the shooting we want. That tree and everything through here. Now when I sit down, watch how I disappear into this. Okay, so now this is my view as I'm hidden in here very well. That's the beauty of getting up into this nest. Okay, not bumping up to it and having it above you, but getting up above it where I'm here. Nothing's going to see me here, yet I have shooting even from a seated position. But realistically, when I want to shoot, there it is. Everywhere, right around me. Look how perfect that is. That's what we're after. So if we look around here and we look at a couple of trees real quick to kind of put that into perspective for you. Notice this double oak right here. That 2 double oak tree right there. If we were to climb that on this back one here and go up and we were to put that right above our head, we don't have much cover. There's not much there. If we were to go up above it and put our stand right in the middle of all that green, even towards the bottom of it, and have our upper body poking out over the top, look at how well we would be tucked in and hidden in there, and how well that would work to our advantage. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Okay, getting nestled in to that, into that thick stuff, getting tucked into that hub. Same with if we look at here. Look at this tree right there. Okay, if we went up and we only went up to here and had that above us, it doesn't help us too much. If we were to go up and put our platform here and stand up above that, you can see how we get nestled in there very well. So that above the nest, getting up above where the nest is the key. Getting in there and getting hunkered in, getting settled into where they cannot find you, they cannot see you, they don't know you're there. That is the beauty of it. It allows me to film by being in places like this because they can't see me. So I can actually move my hands, move my arms around, film things, videotape stuff. I can put my phone down. I can reach up, turn my GoPro on. I can do these movements and not get busted because I have this kind of cover. If you were stuck on the side of an open tree like this persimmon right here, or any one of these, or even on this one right here where we picked that tree to climb, I don't have any cover. I don't have any protection. I cannot get away with any of that kind of movement. Being nested in like this is a gold mine. Now also remember that oak trees hold their leaves longer than everything else does. So even though they turn brown and they die out, they stay on the branches through most of the hunting season. They still got oak branches, or they still got leaves on the oak branches. you will find that when the whole forest opens up, those oak trees will still have these clumps like that, something like we're seeing right here, in here, that will let you nest into that stuff like this. And this will be oak branches and will let you nest into these kind of things. So always look for that when you're trying to set up. Pick the trees with the cover as best you can to protect you so that you have the option to move. I'm on a feed tree. Okay, right now I'm on 2 feed trees, but if they want to come up behind me, I'm not going to wait for them to get to these trees. If they're going to come up from behind me, which they're probably not, because that's exactly where my wind's going, but say they do come up, if I don't know which side of the tree they're going to be on, I need to be able to rotate, like from my eye view, if I'm holding this right in front of my face, I need to be able to know if they're going to, if I'm watching them come, will they be on this side? Or can I move, or do I have to move around to this side to shoot? Do I have to move back because he changed his mind to this way? What do I got to do here? Okay, what if there's other eyes out here and it's 4 does that come in and I got one standing right here, but the big one I want to shoot is here? Having this kind of cover, when you can find it, saves me from everything. It is by far the best scenarios you can get into. Anything you can for cover. But when you find these, we talk about climb to cover, and that is a very true thing. I talk about on my Patreon channel all the time, and I show you all these examples, including this one. I showed this whole thing in there. But getting above cover and nestled into cover where you can shoot over top of cover in that tree wins hands down for me every single time. I will take this position I am in much rather than being down 5 feet lower and shooting underneath this wall of branches with my whole body exposed there and this being over top of me. That doesn't do me any benefit. I'm still down there and exposed. I'd rather be up into here, nestled in and ready to go. Here's another example of it right here. Look at this tree right here. Okay, we could be on this tree and go up here, and there's that clump, that real thick stuff right there. I would put my stand right at the base of that and let that hide my whole body and be able to shoot right out of the top of this. That's how I would use this cover to my advantage. Above it, or nestled, or actually I should say nestled into it, shooting over top of it. That's what I find works the best. Hopefully this little tip helps you out some. You can zoom that out. And hopefully you're getting ready to start your season, or you're already off to a good start of the season. And we are nestled into, like I said, 4 prime pecan, or not pecan, persimmon trees. And it's a beautiful day and cool for this time of year here, and I'm loving it. And we're just now waiting on a deer or hog. I am an equal opportunity harvester, as Robert Carter would say, and anything that comes by gives me an opportunity to put it in the freezer. It's going in the freezer. Now we just wait and see what happens. We got about 3.5, 4 hours to go before dark, and we are hunkered in and ready to roll. Thanks for watching.